quickly. Little Legends definitely did not come up on that list. But yeah, like you said, they must have been putting the practice in. You know, the new character addition helping them along. You know, some really strong Reyna plays. So
playing those bots only on hard
yeah.
mode only. Okay.
The only ones worth playing, practically. Yeah. I don't know if you guys have yet tried the practice tool, trying to crank up the difficulty to hard on that. Near impossible. I can't handle it. I don't know if you guys can, but we are getting onto Haven here. Yet to see Split, I believe, so far this tournament,
Everyone
which is
still hates it.
quite standard. I don't really like going up and down those ropes either, so everyone very familiar with this map as we're getting into Farmers versus Full Tilt.
Yeah, now every time I say it, it's we are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
It is taking every ounce of my willpower to not say it every time. And that, everyone, I just want to let you know, that's how powerful marketing is. Farmers have nothing to do with insurance. Farmers, you know, grow food, you know, manage animals. And yet, that is the first thing that jumps to our mind is a silly little jingle from an insurance commercial. That is the power of marketing, everyone. So getting into the game start here, I haven't gotten a chance yet to look at team comps, so we're going to take a look here. Both sides sporting a Reyna, both sides sporting a Cypher as well as a Brimstone. The difference is being a Jet on the side of Farmers, and Sova already opening up big middle. One Reyna takes down the other. Confused going down. Oh, Mario gets hopped over by Pancakes. Pancakes maybe trying to pull a little Mario himself there. He goes down to BCJ. Skelly gets the revenge onto Zerg. A really quick opening to this pistol round.
Yeah, lots of action very early on.
Oh! Big hit from Canoxians there, but he's going to have to save his own life. Does so against BCJ. What a strong force in the middle, not to be reckoned with.
Yeah, the strafing back and forth paid off. Typically, I mean, it's really hard to hit those shots.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, the Ghost is such a precise weapon. I love using it in pistol rounds. And
Yeah.
Oct is able to get that spike down for some extra moolah here.
I think it was Kerry that said it best when he said the classic is just a waste of time. You know, you really just want to upgrade to the Ghost. Oh, trying to be patient there. I think that's the right call, but Canoxians is faster than most. Gonna get a quick 3-0 and the round for Farmers.
Or health.
Yeah, I didn't even see that. Yeah, by the skin of his teeth. Oh my goodness.
All right. So, Farmers, 1, Full Tilt, 0. It's a good start, good start.
I
like
think that was
momentum.
Canoxians 1, Full Tilt 0. if we're being technical.
Fair.
So actually going to be a pretty strong buy from Full Tilt, all things considering, really trying to even up the score, I think, a little too quickly.
Yeah, and we see a couple Ghosts still on the side of Farmers here. Yeah, still got 2 Ghosts.
Yeah, so that's confident play coming from Farmers, and Full Tilt, you know, looking to get every advantage that they can, playing it a bit slower than the first round.
Yeah, not gonna lie, second round, if I have it, I buy the Spectre. I do.
Sure.
Especially on defense though, because you're able to hold a lot better.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. The Bulldog is also, you know, riskier buy, but can definitely pay off a lot stronger than, you know, your standard Ghost. But BCJ's drone gonna get spotted out here. Ooh, nice reaction to the Reyna orb there. Will hold Garage strong. Gonna peek around that corner, but not able to land any of his shots down. Having a tough time getting that spray.
Yeah, that spray is unforgivable when you're walking.
Yeah, you almost want to be tapping with that really at anything other than extremely short distance, but he is going to peek out with the spike here. Canoxian's trying to get some damage out. He rushes through the smoke. BCJ getting the entry frag. Octile taking down Mario, but Confused and Skelly taking out Full Tilt. A clean up from Confused there.
That was very well played from the side of Farmers. The immediate rotate from the rest of the team to come to the back of C and just really clean things up.
Exactly. You saw Full Tilt taking out members of Farmers, but every time they took someone down, Farmers was right there with another gun, right around the corner. Really good follow-up from Farmers. And Now we're definitely seeing more of a save here, I think, from Full Tilt. The gamble on the second round did not pay off. Not even close. So Mario gonna lead out with some aggression there mid, not finding anything so far. Full Tilt kind of spread out, looking to get some information. Ooh, meanwhile, KSB starts the round onto Pancakes.
And Canoxy's just still holding on to that ghost. Well, not holding on. He repurchased the ghost to save. That's some risky business there.
I think when you are Canoxians and you started out with 3 kills with the ghost, you're like, all right, well, if it's not broke yet, let's not fix it. Now, all of Full Tilt pushing through to those B doors, but the smoke is down. It's going to be tricky to push through there. They are really clumped up as farmers are starting to rotate around.
And that Molly probably did a ton of damage to anyone running through the front.
Mario picks up the triple kill onto Zerg. It's getting really dicey there. Confused finishes the round. Not really anything to worry about for farmers so far.
Yeah, no, and they funneled right in to the front of the B point, which is really tricky, especially going up against a Brimstone when he just mollied the whole front of that, just output so much damage on that team.
It was a really tricky play, especially they have the smoke down there in front of the gate. And I think generally you have one of 2 options. You want to cut your losses and rotate out, or you need to, everyone's going through the smoke instead of kind of trickling, ooh, do we do it, do we not, you know, trickling through there. So not really paying off for Full Tilt there. We'll see if they try to get a little more aggressive here, creeping over towards B-side. Canoxian, though, gonna open up on Zerg with all that money he saved getting those ghost kills.
Mm-hmm. Looks like this is a slow play towards B again.
Trying to pick up some vision there, not catching any of the members of farmers just yet. Now Mario can prop himself up, but he's going to get spotted by that drone. Gets hit by the recon bolt. Doesn't matter. He says, if you can see me, I'm going to take you out with a double kill onto Oct. Triple! Oh,
let's just make it a quad.
No trickery involved, no boost play up onto the box to try to get an advantage. That was 1-by-1 execution on the side of farmers for Mario. 9-2-2. Really strong start to this semifinal.
And that first kill was practically blinded for the, for the first the second portion of it. He saw he was there and then he had no vision.
It wasn't even bad utility usage from Full Tilt. They did what they, you know, what the purpose of the utility was, and doesn't matter. When you're Mario, you know, better be Luigi or else you're done.
It's a me.
All right, Canoxian's being rightfully aggressive here towards A-Long. He might catch a glimpse here. He's gonna see the camera, try to hide away from that. Do you think he was spotted there? So yeah, Cypher gonna pull out, not wanting to challenge Canoxians. Not a fight I would want to take either.
Definitely not. So the play is going to be C. Ooh. And Confused shifted back just in time not to see anyone. He will spot the whole team out now, though.
Wow.
5 health.
Was that a headshot that took him down so low and not enough to kill? That is ridiculous there. He is going to pop the ult and just start going for it. He did get the opening frag, but Full Tilt are able to take the site and plant the spike. Nice smokes there, covering off the entrances. It's tricky for farmers to retake through here, but they do have time on their side. Oh, another smoke coming down. They might have to find another way to enter the site here.
And you see the Cypher coming down long C. He's going to be met by the Brimstone.
Well, that was quick.
Unfortunately, Full Tilt just unable to swap from attack to defense on this site.
Yeah, that was, I mean, I think they had the right idea with how they're using the smokes and how they're covering off the entrances, but farmers just completely outgunned them in all of the interactions that quickly happened, you know, with that retake. Every single interaction was farmers taking someone down. Really clean execution there. Mario extending his top fragging leadership over everyone else. Meanwhile, on the side of Full Tilt, barely getting any kills together here.
Yeah, I mean,
are they asleep?
Full Tilt They don't have insurance.
Full tilt might be on full tilt.
Blocking sight.
So they are able to get a much fuller buy here together. The money's starting to come together. So definitely seeing more patient, not wanting to drop these guns that are very much their entire net worth on the line.
Absolutely. Full tilt, like I said, I mean, they got in on the point. They planted it and just, they're losing the gun game, though.
Not too much aggression coming out from the side of Farmers either. KSB is close to getting a peek here.
Smoke's down.
As they are coming right around to behind him. He's going to start hearing the footsteps as they push onto A.
Another beautifully placed Molly.
Double ult coming out on this take, and I think both ults are going to whip. And Canoxians gets the party started on Octile. KSB following up on Oct. Pancakes gets revenge on the Canoxian. BCJ with a double kill. And now this is full tilt sight.
Yeah, they have the advantage, 3 versus 2. The Farmers are still on site, though.
Tricky play from Mario. His aggression not paying off that time for once. Getting punished there. BCJ with a triple kill. And finally, full tilt. Get around under the belt.
Yeah, that's a much needed point. Got to be feeling a lot better about themselves. Farmers just seemed untouchable those first 5 rounds.
Yeah. That is true. Farmers had a really staunch control over the game, but now BCJ getting some momentum under the belt, getting their second full buy consecutively, getting a little more banked cash. Now, full tilt, trying to get some momentum.
Canoxians with that op holding long A now. They'll put up the cage, though, to kind of make her keep pointing that way. But it looks like B is going to be the play.
Yeah, still not grabbing the spike, so not full commitment there, but definitely look like they're moving towards B. I think so far, really their best successes have been on C. At least they were able to take C.
Yeah, unfortunately, just holding C, like once you have it, I feel like is harder.
Can be, yeah.
Retaking A is definitely the hardest one to retake on defender side. So I personally like attacking A on this.
Especially you have the 2 points of entry to A that are easily accessible. Mario with a close to getting the triple there. Wouldn't have been shocked if he had it. Octile, meanwhile, turning the tides with the revive and the headshot onto Skelly.
That was perfect. We saw it all playing out for Mario.
Confused, trying to be patient, is finally rewarded. Pops his ability there. Octile gonna take out Confused. Octile gonna take out Canoxians. Octile showed up to play this round.
4K, wow.
Now we're
This
getting
team
some
needed
kills on the
most.
board. Now we're getting those KDAs looking like the other teams. That is an important mental factor. I don't know about you guys. I like to hit tab a lot and see where I'm at. It is a big deal. So finally, getting some respectable KDAs on the side of full tilt. Their third full buy in a row.
Yeah, that was beautifully played, and getting that res off and still having coverage, you know, for the res to come through and not just to be, you know, a one and done type deal like we've seen so many times. It's so hard to have that cover.
Full tilt opening up the action mid, looking for a wallbang. Not gonna get lucky this time. Meanwhile, do have some eyes looking towards A long, but no commitment yet.
Confused thinking about this flank.
Yeah, he is already so deep into enemy territory, and he could really now feasibly wrap around there, as it looks like the commitment's going towards B again. Mario gonna wall off that B mid, so they may have to readjust their strategy here.
Yeah, meanwhile, Canoxian's not moving, holding his ground.
Can I just say that is not a knife, that's a sword. Confused. Oh, no.
Pancakes getting the best of Confused
Excellent
there.
peek from
know
Pancakes
exactly
there.
where
I think a lot of times, you know, in a simulation, Pancakes does not win that win or win that trade, but really good peek there. Now full tilt, getting the bomb down on C, and this is a really tricky retake for Farmers.
Yeah, and I like what the Cypher is doing on full tilt. He's going all the way around,
Yes.
all the way out. If you don't want to cramp everybody in there and trap yourselves.
When you have 5 on the attacking side, holding a site, it always pays to have one wrap around and get this flank. But Canoxians and Mario gonna get onto the site. Zerg will take out Mario. Canoxians not fast enough to get away from the Pancakes. 3 in a row for Full Tilt. They are back in this game.
Oh, yeah. They said we are not tilted. Okay, Dilly, we heard you.
I like to call it the opposite caster's curse, right?
Or, yeah, commentator's curse. Yeah.
You know, if you pull a little Coach Knight, you get them motivated, you throw a chair, you know, then they're like, all right, you know, I'll pick it up, I'll play.
Shake it off. Just shake it off.
Yeah, you just gotta shake it off.
Ooh,
Getting some consistent KDAs here. Meanwhile, on the side of Farmers, it is Mario who has not stumbled a bit so far in this game. His other teammates definitely looking to match that KDA. Canoxians will be trailing behind him with that kill onto Pancakes, and he is able to safely fall back now, and he can play a much more advantageous position.
Is that Pancakes bunny hopping up there?
Yeah, I don't think he really just did not expect that kind of peak. I think
From
anybody,
short, yeah.
anybody holding a short is still back on site, is what he thought. So I'm gonna hop around a bit. Ooh, Canoxians just catching a glimpse, and this is such an interesting rotate. He opens it up on A and immediately runs the C because he knows if I get a kill A, they're unlikely to keep pushing through there. So I might as well just go to the other side.
But now he's going back to A.
Yeah,
with the
exactly.
app.
He's like, listen, I'm in your head. I know where you're going. I guess now the next level is to just let one guy die to the op and then just keep pushing regardless. You just got to go through it.
Yeah, and they heard the res come through, so they know they're over towards A where the kill happened.
Canoxian's going to get tagged there. He has to back off. His Full Tilt start to creep their way up to the site. Skelly with a great angle, but it's BCJ going to trade him out. Oh, tough angle for KSB there. Pancakes getting confused. Canoxians. I can't believe that didn't kill.
I know. That was.
I'm very confused by that.
Maybe overhealing if
Yeah.
they had it.
Oh,
Reyna
yeah.
overheal?
Because look how low her health is. She must have been at something like 111. My goodness.
I think one of those daggers may have gone into wood.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't all quite hit her.
That was very tough there. So Full Tilt going to pick up their 4th round in a row.
Yeah.
Definitely safely calling this a comeback now after being down 5-0. It's a tough place mentally. Mario's still going to get a little exit frag onto Pancakes, a little vengeance there, and he does pick up the op, which is important.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got the kill, and you picked up 4,500 credits.
There you go.
Not bad.
Step 1, get a kill. Step 2, question mark. Step 3, profit.
With the machete.
Yeah, with the giant glowing machete. We're getting really off topic here, but do you know the name of the sword in Lord of the Rings that glows when I think there's orcs nearby?
Oh,
like,
I don't know the name of
It's
that
like
sword.
it's a memorable name, and chat.
Clearly not memorable.
Not memorable enough. Chat, help me out. Get in there. What is the name of the sword in Lord of the Rings that glows when orcs are near it? Because that is the knife that Mario is carrying around the map now. Full Tilt, meanwhile, spreading out on the backside of their map, not getting too aggressive. Meanwhile, Farmers, KSB going to respond to that non-aggression, going to get right up in their face.
And you see that there's some saves on the side of Farmers. Just a couple pistols.
Oh my! Wow, KSB making a statement A-long, but I think Full Tilt are still gonna. Oh no, I was gonna say they might still commit to that push, but they are going to in fact back off. KSB says no. Rotate.
Yeah. I mean, with that weapon, even though it's a save weapon,
Hey, if you hit the
only a
shots,
headshot.
if you hit the shots, you hit the shots. So now they're going to play up towards A short. Really tricky here, but Skelly is expecting the push from long, and the tripwire is not enough to help him out. Skelly gets taken down. Farmer's going to have to retake in the 3v3.
I mean, they did the correct thing. As soon as you hit it, you clear your corner first, and you worry about the tripwire after.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Canoxian with a really nice flick onto Octile.
2v3.
Mario showing up with it as well. Pancakes will trade out the kill here, though. Pancakes is the last defender of the spike, and he has a whole heck of a lot to get through, and it doesn't matter. Confused sticks the defuse, and Farmers take the win.
6-4. This is so close.
Yeah, that was on a save too as well. I mean, pretty much, yeah, half save there. I think they had some armor and some upgraded pistols, and just, yeah, it started taking the resources that they could. One really important part of that was Mario being able to bring over the op from the previous round.
Yeah.
Actually made a huge difference, so really awesome stuff from them.
Yeah, so we got 2 full buyouts from both sides.
Yeah, this is going to be a really crucial round here. The economies of both teams kind of on the line in this round, both with really big buys. Canoxians peeking out towards B mid, not going to get rewarded just yet.
I mean, being on the defenders, you know, and being the Sage, you know, the position that Mario is in right now, if 3 people come around that corner, he's going to be taken out unless...
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Mario is so good at getting these opening frags, these opening headshots. He usually gets traded out for it because someone's usually backing up whoever he kills. But in terms of getting that opening kill, really strong stuff.
Yeah.
It is tough role, though, for the Sage to play, I agree.
Yeah, you don't want to die first as the Sage.
My Sage strategy is usually sit and spawn until someone needs revived, and then I full sprint to them like Mercy, like, I got you. So definitely a unorthodox Sage strategy compared to what I do, but I would definitely declare Mario to be the better player between the 2 of us.
All right, so it looks like A is the play. Smokes are down. Cages are triggered.
This be the lone defenseman, though. These Canoxians with a really nice snipe and dash away. This is now a really nice 4v2 for Farmers. Full tilt, unable to get the spike down.
Prepare for hellfire.
Oh,
Great usage of ults here. Not giving them a chance to get those extra creds.
Really brilliant ult there with the defuse. Now full tilt, no chance, and Farmers taking the 2nd win in a row for them on a really good buy. Though I will say full tilt, still a decent amount of money in the bank. Could put something together this round.
Yeah, it didn't hurt them too terribly.
Yeah, not too bad. Pancakes with a lot in the bank, still Oct with a decent amount in the bank. Gonna dole out some freebies for the boys as Canoxians, excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, Canoxians was sitting on quite a bit.
As you'd expect him to be at 10-5, but Mario, the top fragger of the match so far, 16-7, stellar performance so far.
Confused might get a couple op shots.
Oh, the timing on that was so
Must have
close.
whizzed right past his head.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's why smokes, I mean, smokes are just, they're so needed on every map, every single map. That's why he's S tier. That's why Brimstone is S tier, and he always will be.
And that I will say the importance of utility definitely can't be understated, because I find when playing someone like Phoenix and then going to another character, pushing becomes that much more harder for me when I can't rely on that flash, when I can't just say, I'm going to blind whoever is around this corner. So it makes it that much easier, but the utility really starting to roll out here on the C site as full tilt commit to the site, and Zerg takes down Confused. KSB with the revenge on the Pancakes, but Mario getting taken out through the wall by BCJ. 4v3 in the favor of full tilt.
I think everyone used everything. That was all
Everyone
utility.
spammed all their buttons, yeah. KSB with empty utility there, gonna get taken out by Oct. Canoxian's trying to figure out where the gig is going, thinks it's going towards A, and I think he's right as 4 full tilt members storm down A long and A short. Oh, but you can always count on Canoxians to get a big kill, and he picks up 2 as Skelly follows up on BCJ, but now it is just Canoxians. Oh, versus Octile! Octile gonna win that particular duel, but what a play and an interesting round, I will say.
Wow, that was a crazy turn of events. Good job on full tilt for just sticking with it. I mean, Canoxian's just playing out of his mind. Unfortunately, unable to clutch it out all the way. It was a 4v2.
Yeah. And I mean, getting those opening 2 kills, then immediately taking it down to a 2v2. Skelly doing his part to get the kill, but unfortunately not enough. But Farmers still in a pretty decent position here. 2 rounds up over full tilt. Full tilt, though, I would say still has the momentum going with them.
Yeah, I mean, that was the end of the first half, so we have the switch now. We'll see what Farmers can do on attack, what Full Tilt can do on defense. I mean, teams play these so differently. It all comes down to strategy.
Fused opening up the action onto Octile, gonna heal as well, but BCJ will take out Canoxians before he's able to do anything. He'll also pick up Confused. BCJ holding B-site firm. Farmers have to back off.
I'm surprised Confused just kind of ran at him.
Yeah, interesting push there. But, you know, when you're confused, you probably expect to hit those shots.
All right, so it looks like this is going to be a nice slow roll on over to A, possibly. But 2 members are still over in garage. But they're not making any noise to pull them off of A.
This is an interesting ploy. Sage is definitely going to have to run to catch up with her teammates. Time is ticking down, only 45 seconds left. They're going to have to commit to a site first, but here Full Tilt is pushing out in the mid. They are going to meet each other. KSB getting traded out, takes out BCJ.
All right. So the spike should get planted here.
Mario trying to get some cheeky kills through the smoke. Going to push through, takes out Oct. Oct not expecting anyone to push through that smoke. Gets punished for it. Zerg with a nice headshot onto Mario. Skelly with the wall bangs onto Pancakes. Oh, taking a lot of damage though. Does he have the defuse? It is a fake. Let's see how he plays this. Oh, Zerg just being the aggressor, and definitely
Nice
I
try,
would
kid.
say has enough time. So really smart play from Zerg, understanding, yeah, he's only got 18 HP.
Yeah.
I gotta leg him. I'm pretty sure I can do it.
Just gotta shoot a toe. That's all I need. But Mario, I mean, going through that smoke, that's the tech right there. Nobody expects you.
Yeah, that was the thing always in CSGO is like no one pushes a smoke. So when you push a smoke, like it's pretty surprising when it happens.
Surprise.
It can definitely catch your opponent off guard. Really bold play there. Definitely paid off. See how the buys shape up. I think
Farmers going full save.
Yeah, opting to save here, picking up a ghost here and there. I think that's the smart play, not wanting to put all of your eggs in the round 2 basket.
Oh, absolutely. Nice spread from Farmers here.
Yeah, Fused and Canoxians doing the same thing they did the last round, where they kind of just like push together to B and don't really make anything happen with that.
Unfortunately, not winning those trades there for their team.
Oh, Canoxian said, I'll win that trade. So does even it up onto Zerg, but they are getting pinched in here a little bit. And Oct gonna take out Skelly and fall back to site for free as Pancakes takes out KSB. Now Farmers in a really tricky 4v2.
Yeah, and fortunately they will get the spike down. Ah, turned the head the wrong way.
I would say a fairly successful save round for the side of Farmers, at least picking up a couple kills, getting the extra cash from the spike plant. We'll see what kind of buy they put together. Full Tilt, though, spent all of their money putting that buy together last round, so we'll only be able to upgrade a little bit.
Yeah, the score's not tied, 7-7.
That's true, I didn't even notice.
Such a close match. Love it.
Yeah, very back and forth.
And I like Reyna's kit a lot. I feel like she's an upgraded Jet. the way that she plays. You know, you're able to get that kill and get out with the invulnerability and just kind of slide away. Also check your corners. So she's got those quick get outs.
Let's take what they have.
To me, Reyna felt a lot like Phoenix, where when you pop that ult with Phoenix, you feel very confident to run face first into the enemy team. Reyna very much has that presence of mind, and the biggest thing the enemy team fears is someone that doesn't fear them. And Reyna, when she hops that ult, or really when she's just going in for a skirmish, has a lot less to fear than a lot of the other characters. So definitely not surprising to me to see the double Reyna coming out both on the side of these teams. I think it's really strong hit there. Octile does take out Canoxians as well as Zerg taking out Confused. The third time in a row that double push B from them just hasn't worked out. Those corners are so tricky to play right.
Yeah, for Reyna to steal somebody's sight in there is, depending on where they're playing, and a lot of people don't play that immediate corner in B. You're holding your hallways now, or straight back.
Yeah, you don't want to be fully committed to the site.
Yeah, so Reyna's, you know, sight stealing ability is just kind of inefficient.
Yeah, well, meanwhile, KSB does have a hold on to C. It's going to let his team rotate with the spike onto there. Full Tilt have the more players, but it is a tricky site to retake nonetheless. KSB taking a little too much damage there.
Yeah, 12 health.
A stiff breeze is all it takes. Oh, but he still does get an excellent kill on a Pancakes. BCJ does trade him out.
And it looks like Orbital Strike might be the next play.
Yeah, this is an excellent play here from Farmers, actually. Really good delay. They are going to start peeking towards long, though. Oh, Mario's so close. So close to taking it, but full. Oh, wait! No! What a. No way!
Oh my god! Pog of the whole game. Pog of the whole tournament. He launched that Molly like 10 seconds ago, I swear.
I think that was the greatest Molly that has ever or will ever exist. You're going to want to head and go, clip that, save it to, you want to print that, on a DVD. You're going to want to save that for future times. You're going to want to go back in time and see how Skelly clutched out the round with a single Molotov from the grave. Unbelievable play.
You're going to want to see exactly where he shot it from.
Oh my goodness. I want to, what I wouldn't give to be in their Discord call right now. I would be screaming into the mic still. They're, 15 seconds into this round, and I'd still be yelling about it. I still am yelling about it. Meanwhile, Pancakes, he's refocused. He does get taken out by Canoxians. Farmer's going to push strong onto this A site, and they have a firm grasp of it. Full Tilt, having to scramble for the rotate in a 3v4.
You will not kill my
The res comes through. Mario reses KS.
I know exactly where you are.
Cypher all comes through too. Farmer said we want this point.
Yeah,
it's ours.
Really smart round to clamp down on to get the 2-round lead.
Yeah, they're not even going to attempt. They're going to back off.
I think this is really smart from both teams. I think Farmers had to guarantee this round, and I think Full Tilt needs to just take whatever they can from it.
Oh my god, I can't wait for Cactus.
My reaction is still happening, I think. That was absolutely unbelievable. Just now getting to see the replay come across our screen as well. Really crazy stuff. So
Molly of the century.
there will never, ever be a better Molly than that.
Nope.
Unless somehow someone manages to get an ace with a singular Molly on people that are actually playing the game and not AFK and spawn.
I don't know. From the grave to clutch out.
Okay, so
you
have to get an ace clutch from the grave in order to top that one. Hey, good luck. Good luck, other Brimstone players.
Yeah.
It would be tough as a Brimstone main to know you're never going to live up to that moment. That's heartbreaking, actually. But Skelly really setting the trend here. Does get taken out by Oct in the mid lane. And Oct going to feed off of that Soul Orb. Canoxians trying to get something happening through the wall. But really smart, aggressive play from Full Tilt to start out the round.
so it looks like C is gonna be the play. Just smart.
Well, they said, hold on, not so fast. Not so fast, partner. We might go to C. We're still looking at it.
Still looking, still looking.
There's 2 other sites here, don't you know?
Well, they didn't push B like they...
Confused, really nice kill there onto BCJ. That turns the round on its head.
The hunt begins.
Time is counting down. Popping the ult there for no one in particular. Yeah, Pancake. No way. Pancakes should not have been allowed to do that. Really quick double kill, and that may be the save that Full Tilt needed. Confused, taking a lot of damage, still sticking with it though. Does have backup from his healer, but this push is taking a little too long. Zerg with the Bulldog kill onto Confused. Mario, the sole farmer left, and it is not enough for them. Full Tilt, pull it back to 1 round.
Yeah, unfortunately, he just stepped up a little too much and exposed his left side there. It's a good try, but it's 9-8. This is so back and forth. This is such
I
a
would not be
close
comfortable
game.
betting on either one of these teams at this point in the game. There's not a clear favorite in any sense.
Me either. I mean, that Molly earlier, I don't know if it was luck or not, but I guess Skelly's got the luck on his side. I don't know. Could be.
I think he's got the geometry on his side. He saw, you know, the
Angles.
angle, yeah, the math floating in front of his eyes. It was just one of those beautiful, you know, Rain Man type moments. You know, hats off to that.
Nowhere to run.
Ooh, Hunter's Fury coming out. See if he can
Yeah,
catch
Canoxian.
Canoxian.
Oh, there is nowhere to run indeed. Canoxian's getting taken out before he even spots an enemy. Zerg with a big shot onto Confused. Confused really struggling in this B mid area. Canoxians and Confused have had a really tough time getting any sort of ground gained in there.
Yeah, that's, and when it's like that for you, you just gotta rethink your strat and stop
Or just
doing
keep banging your head against the wall. And
That's the definition of insanity, is trying the
like
same
the
thing.
fly trying to go out a closed window. You know, maybe this time the window's open. Maybe this time. And farmers are going to be able to get out onto C here and get the spike down. 35 seconds left, but they are at a disadvantage number-wise. They will be able to get their Brimstone's health bar back up, and again going for this. Oh, I've seen this movie before.
I've seen this one.
All right. Let's see, Skelly, was it a fluke, or are you gonna, you know, pull another rabbit out of your hat? I would love to see. So
He's got the orbital and he's got the molly ready.
I've seen this one.
Prepare for hell, for hell.
Double orbital coming out.
It was about right
there.
here.
Let's see it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! He's gonna stick it. He's just gonna stick it. No! No! He didn't get it. He couldn't get it. No way. No way. No way. No way. Skelly is the best Valorant player of all time. There is no Valorant player better than Skelly. Skelly is the greatest Valorant player of all time.
He's got luck on his side.
He saw the math.
He done did it again. He positioned it. He
saw.
lined geometry. Geometry,
saw.
man. He lined it up, and we were he done did it again.
He lined it up with the enemy orbital strike coming in. He looked at the enemy orbital strike and said, yeah, I need to shoot it at right about there, and I win the game. I cannot react big enough to how smart and good Skelly is.
I'm glad we got to see it from the diffuser's point of
Yes,
view, too.
absolutely amazing footage there. They are going to just save that for generations to come and be like, hey, look at this cool clutch from Skelly.
He did it again.
Sick man. You sick man, Skelly. I can't believe it. Absolutely beautiful.
All right.
Yeah,
Time to compose myself.
My heart is racing. I didn't want to believe it would work again. Canoxian's getting the entry frag on a BCJ, and why wouldn't you go back to C? Skelly gets
It's
a
working
free
for
win
him.
if you go to C.
I mean,
It's literally impossible to beat him if you go to C.
He probably won't have orbital this time, but he'll definitely have the molly waiting and ready. I mean, he's planning it in the same spot, you know? Gonna go down long.
Full
C.
Tilt's like, I don't even want to retake this, dude. Like, he's just gonna light us on fire again, and I'm gonna be embarrassed. Goodness gracious. Octile getting the wall bang on a Confused. A nice opening frag there, but Canoxian. Oh, Octile will trade out Canoxians. Does eventually get taken out by KSB.
Hunt begins.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I'm not even gonna. Oh my goodness. He said, I don't need the molly this time. I don't have it. I
He
didn't
had
buy it.
orbital too, but you know, might as well
He
save
did
it.
have the orbital.
Yep.
My goodness.
So he's got his ultimate again. C is the play for farmers. They're running with it. I mean, if you're full tilt, you can't just gang up on C, right?
No.
I mean, you gotta
It's
play it
really
smart.
tricky to retake through those really skinny avenues that, you know, are really the only two CT side ways into C. That's really, really tricky to do, even with an advantage. Just getting to see Chad's reaction now to Skelly's genius.
But they did put 3 players on C this time, so, yeah.
Yeah, they said, hey, enough of that crap, man. Go take A if you want it so bad. Tired of getting mollied by this guy Skelly all the time.
They're gonna hear that in their dream
Yeah.
tonight. It's
Wouldn't
gonna
you-
haunt them
wouldn't you-
forever.
Wouldn't you have a flashback to like defusing the bomb and slow-mo the Molotov flies through the air
He was so
right
close
at
to
your feet?
defusing.
And I think it was the right play to go for
Yeah,
the
to hold
defuse
it out,
again.
yeah.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
I'm not, right though about that. It was not the right play. Skelly making us all look fools here. Gonna open up the action again onto C site. They are gonna actually push through on this. There are 3 members of Full Tilt to meet them. They will take out 2 of them. Zerg's still standing. It's not if Skelly has anything to say about it. Spike going down. C site. Farmers.
It's not in the same. I was gonna say it's not in the
Yeah,
same
he's like,
exact
wait.
spot.
He's like, wait, Skelly, where did you want me to put it? Wait.
Little to the right.
He's
little to the
lining
right.
up. Have you ever seen a goalkeeper adjust his defenders for a penalty kick? You know, move the wall a little left, move the wall a little right. That's what Skelly does for his Molotovs. Really great team coordination there. He's lined up in the same spot. Full Tilt say, I'm just going to rush this guy this time because I think he's just going to shoot me. Pancakes, ensuring there's no repeat of last time. Mario will trade him out for it. Full Tilt will go for the defuse, but Canoxian says, not today.
All right, so we didn't get to see a third molly, but you know, same
I
tactics.
didn't want to
still
see a
apply.
third molly. If I would have seen a third round end that way, you would have heard the headset come off. I would have left the room. I would have gotten
What
some
is
fresh
this?
air, recalibrate my mind. So Full Tilt facing their elimination here from the semifinals. A really, really tough place to be 4 rounds down. We
can't
said
touch
coming
us.
into this half, we have no idea who's going to win, but Farmers really just eking it out through really, really clever play.
Yeah, I mean, you're sitting at match point now. You're feeling good about yourself. You just hit up C site, 4 times in a row now, and it's worked out beautifully for you. So confidence is on your side. Full Tilt is trying not to be tilted up
Yeah.
after those mollies.
I mean, a really nice thing for Farmers here is the pressure is off. They've got practically 3 chances to close it up. They can try something a little new, they can play without that weight on their shoulders. But, how many, Canoxian's going to open up, but how many teams have we seen get onto match point and then struggle to close it out?
Oh yeah, we've seen that plenty of times
You
here.
get
at
a
the
little too
VSS.
comfortable. You get a little too cocky. It doesn't always work out. Canoxian's going to start throwing some knives, but Skelly's got his back, killing Octile. They do have this A side. Only 3 members of Full Tilt separating them from elimination.
Yeah, we know how hard it is to retake A on this map. Full Tilt's got to make something happen here. And time is not on their side.
Never is. Zerg does get the kill out, but it's so tricky. Angle Mario with an excellent defense can't get the spray down. Oh no. Oh, okay.
Not needed,
Oh,
not
my
needed
goodness.
this
I
time.
almost wanted Zerg to clutch it out just to be like, all right, I'm going over to the spike. Oh, my feet are on fire again. excellent game from Farmers. They move on to grand finals here at the Valorant Sunday Showdown. I don't know what the KDAs ended up shaping to be. I will say if Skelly's not the MVP, I will riot. I don't have any control over that.
Definitely
so now,
Poggers, maybe not MVP. Definitely Poggers twice.
Honorable mention, MVP in my heart. There's no one I've learned more from in the VSS than Skelly. So, and it's gonna be Mario with his.
And that makes sense. That makes sense.
No,
Mario.
I do actually have things to say about Mario. Mario controlled the game from the onset. When we were looking at this game and we said we don't know which team is gonna win, Mario was staying consistent. Mario was always getting a frag every round. If it meant he got traded out, it meant he got traded out, but he was still getting that opening frag. So yeah, really consistent stuff from him. And like we said, it was really interesting to see how he plays the Sage so aggressively.
Yes.
I mean, if we look at, standard Sage play, it's, sit and spawn, or not spawn, but stay back.
Stay back,
and when things get dicey, you run in, save the day. So
but I mean,
really
if
awesome
you're just that good, you're getting 3Ks, 4Ks, just clutching everything out.
If you're confident, just running around every corner and you're going to get, at least one headshot. Yeah, I'd probably do that a lot.
I think he did have the running headshot earlier on stream.
Yeah. He would run through those mid-garage doors. And it was always a kill, and while he was getting that first kill, then he saw the second guy he was going to try to kill. And sometimes that worked, sometimes it didn't. But he always got that first guy. The first guy was always doomed. So that being the lesson, I guess, never be first going through the door when you're playing against Mario. That's how you live.
Absolutely. All right, after all that excitement, we are going to take a 10-minute break, so please stay with us. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.